Hello everyone and welcome to the SEAGM Valorant Challengers Stage 2022 Challengers Stage for the semi-finals and the finals itself. First of all, I am Womfordedix and I have with me LUNAR. LUNAR, say hi.
Hello everybody.
Hey, where's your annyeonghaseyo? But anyways, before the semi-finals is going to be played as a BO1 single elimination right before the finals at 3 PM itself. And before the tournament starts, definitely we would want to give a shout out to all our sponsors, right? SEAGM Mall as the official title sponsor partner, LUNAR Translations as our official media and production partner, and definitely Orange eSports as our official operation and production advisor. Before even moving in, right, just a word from our title sponsor, SEAGM itself. SEAGM Mall is an established international digital goods and services e-commerce platform company for global gamers, game developers and publishers. With several offices worldwide in Malaysia, China and Thailand, SEAGM is the gamer's choice for online game top-ups and digital goods. SEAGM has successfully developed a digital goods e-commerce and online game payment platform, right, SEAGM.com, and of course a digital goods marketplace platform, Kalios.com, from the ground up. With many projects and successful collaborations and partnerships in place, SEAGM is set to achieve greater milestones as it makes its mark in the gaming industry globally. So definitely, right, of course, it is a segue into the SEAGM itself, right? So let's watch their ad. Right, so
welcome. I'll be the caster for today. I'm LUNAR. So right away, let's start with the team brief. So I'm not sure if many of you have been able to get the chance to see the previous matches, but this match is going to be really close, with many of the players ranking from high ascendant to straight up immortal 2. So a few highlights that you might want to watch out for would be I Love Joanna, as well as Pigruto. So these are pretty high elo players, as well with many of their teammates being Ascendant 1, and especially JXN as well, who's actually Immortal 2, currently ranked at 2280. So yeah, we'll get into the match and we'll see how the teams sort of strategize against each other. So playing to our first match, it will be Haven. And right away we can see Snow is looking to carry the Jet. Valentine probably gonna try and hold the site with that chamber trap. And probably quite a bit of setup from these high rank players. So Jeremy, you've been overseeing...
Yeah, I've been overseeing
matches.
the previous matches, the qualifiers and the playoffs, right? So definitely, if I'm not mistaken, there was a game where X-No picked Jet, right? That was a pretty strong game itself, right? X-No pretty much, he one-tapped most of them, so that's going to be a very, very strong play. And then Perkal, right, just locked in Sova itself. Pretty much Perkal has a lot of lineups, as we can see. One of them pretty much confused almost all of us, right, in the organizing team itself. So definitely X-No's Jet over, Perkal Sova is going to be something very, very interesting to watch. X Valentine has picked Chamber. If I'm not mistaken, he also popped off the last game itself. And a lot of these players, like you said, right, LUNAR, it is a very, very, very interesting play, right? Especially with all of them, right, being at this very high rank of Immortals Radiance itself.
So actually now looking at the team comps, we're gonna see that it's gonna be pretty much equal-sided when it comes to smoking. Both teams pretty much almost the same comp except for the Killjoy and Chamber. as well as the Sova and Fate. But they both pretty much do the same thing when it comes to defending and as well as recon or utility. Right now, I'm guessing we'll probably see some very aggressive plays, considering how Joanna is one of the immortal players. They might try and just out-tempo X.
Yeah, especially for the first play itself, since you know it's the pistol round, which actually makes everything even more important, right?
Just looking at how they're gonna be positioning right now, it looks like they're going to be pushing sort of A as well as splitting mid. Seven seconds till the wall goes down. Straight up, you see the flash from Breach. I love Joanna trying to aggressively peek into B side. I love Joanna coming in with the frags, and he will just get one, but he will die to X Snow. Mickey now trying to get the trade off. X Valentine here with the flank, coming in with the chamber.
Last player standing.
Bigruto will fall. X Valentine is trying to take the peek. He knows there's one on the left, one on the right, but he cannot outfrag both of them as the crossfire comes in and he will die. Moving into the second round, it looks like they are going to go with the same strat. Atreus still trying to push that A, sort of B. We see Astra is trying to lurk. Now it looks like Team X is actually gonna stack A with 3 people there. Quan probably coming in with the flash here. And I love Joanna is probably gonna dash in. Oh, it looks like that the dash is insane. Joanna trying to get into heaven, but it's not gonna work. Looks like someone didn't check corners. X Snow will take one out, but it looks like it won't be enough.
Again, another one from a 3D is a very beautiful play, right? Defending that.
So we can pretty much see Team X is gonna go with a full buy here. They're all running rifles. We have 4 Vandals, 1 Phantom. Against the Triads, they have mostly Spectres and they even have a Ghost. I'm guessing they're still doing this to save on Econ, and they're probably going to be able to buy comfortably in the next 2 rounds even if they lose this. I love Joanna with the dash in, and he will get Bigruto out.
Very aggressive play. Very aggressive play.
I love Joanna with mob peaks. And Olulu will just trade him out. Valentine now going for the flank once again. He's been trying this for multiple rounds now, but he will be caught out by Killjoy. But look at that hospital flank.
Valentine
getting
2 on that, holy!
Now Valentine to 3k, trying to clutch this out with his teammate. It's a 2v1, Mickey is in a pretty tough situation. Garage.
That's...
Now Olulu will get the kill.
Change of plans.
Very nice play from the defender itself, right? Especially with Valentine actually going in so aggressively.
So I guess one thing I've noticed is I love Joanna is pretty much single-handedly terrorizing the whole Team X.
That's true.
Every single round he has this combo with Juan. The flash and the dash is just so coordinated with this team. Now you can sort of see Team X trying to stack on B. Probably gonna rotate rotate as a team and retake instead of trying to hold side alone. While Atrates is gonna be pushing A, but they're playing it a bit slowly this time. Joanna not yet pressing that E to dash. Oh, Pigruto gonna peek from heaven, but he has a Spectre, so he'll be at a disadvantage with this. Joanna now contemplating dashing in, and he will get the flank on JXN. Good smokes here from the Astra, blocking out all vision from Team X for the retake. Miracle now playing the corner. Joanna nearly dies to the breach aftershock.
One enemy remaining.
Pigruto still trying to do something, but he will not be able to make his way out of heaven, as Juan will just get the kill through the wall. Moving on to round 5. It seems like it's been very fast-paced recently, and I Love Joanna really has been standing out. 8-3 KDA is just insane. He's going in and tapping everybody. Now, if they want to make a change, I think Team X should probably have to hold side and for now save. They don't stand any chance with Spectres against rifles.
Atreides going in with a very slow push this time compared
I
to
Love
the
Joanna.
aggressive push. Joanna dashing in
Push
again,
it again.
getting
And
one
he
kill.
gets the kill again. Spraying through some smokes.
Spike
I Love
planted.
Joanna is trying to hold the angle of Peckle.
Atreides actually has the full control of the C side currently, playing the
Last
post one.
player standing.
And
Now, last one is Pigruto in Garage, but it looks like he's gonna be traded out even if he gets the kill on Juan or Mickey. They're gonna be pushing it, and it looks like I Love Joanna will just get the kill again. So, Team X has saved up a bit now, and they're gonna be full buying here, except for Pigruto, half shield with a Vandal. But Valentine, who's on Chamber, will actually be playing with the ARC. Setting up his teleport. He's gonna be playing the off angle. He's gonna be holding C. But does he know that Atreides will be not pushing C? They'll be pushing into B. Right now, Joanna with the E already procced on his jet. There goes the jet dash after the Juan flash.
a very quick control on the B side itself.
Here.
It looks like Team X is trying to flank. JXN now trying to look for a pick and mid. Olulu will cover him. This might be it for Team X to get the tempo back. And no, Mickey will shut down those hopes. X Valentine, the operator, trying to catch Mickey. He knows he's there. He has comms from his teammates.
Will you catch him?
Last player standing.
He actually
One
lives it.
enemy remaining.
Mickey, that bad timing. Now I Love Joanne knows he has the ult, trying to jiggle big, and he will just swing wide.
Another very nice play from Joanna.
Now, something that bothers me is that Valentine didn't just ulti previously. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why he used his ulti. I mean, I'm not sure why he bought an ult instead of using his ulti.
It might be because, you know, the other team, the attacking team, were playing very aggressively previously. So it might be the one thing, right? Because we were seeing that X team didn't even try to really watch side, right? So it might be because of that.
Valentine trying to hold mid. It looks like Joanna is the sole fragger who will be entering each round, but this time he gets shut down by Pigruto.
Will this be a change?
Now the Cosmic Divide coming down from the Astra as they're trying to be faking them out. to going C, but they will be actually rotating on to side A. Now the plant down comes down from Mickey. Looks like they'll be playing this safe, which is good. Some lineups come down from the Killjoy and Atriates, but it looks like the second Nanoswarm will miss. Snow now trying to entry side with his knives. He will get caught out by the breach as well as the Killjoy turret. Now, Juan's use of utility here is just insane. With just 3 skills, he's been able to force them back so much. Mickey now trying to hold it by himself.
Last player
And he
standing.
will get both kills because of the chamber slow and the third one.
One enemy remaining.
Now, it has to be said that the last round was sort of a half eco since many of Team X's members were on their ultis. Right now, they're going back into the full buy again with all rifles. Olulu, I guess, prefers to play the Phantom, especially in a map like this, where some of the angles are quite close. Now, it looks like Valentine is going to try and get a pick here before teleporting. But it looks like Joanna is actually just going to push B side and get caught out again by JXN. Juan with the flash again.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
Ooh, and Olulu will catch him out. Now we have seen Argyle constantly being the last one alive, most probably because he's always watching flank. So he's actually still being very cautious about Valentine trying to get that flank, even though Valentine has stopped doing that for the past few rounds. Now, Olulu and as well as JXN with the crossfire here. He peeks and he trades one, he will still die to the other. It's 30 HP. He's going in very slow. JXN wanting to peek for some info. Oh, when the one tap will come down.
One enemy
Two
remaining.
tap.
Is this the match where he actually clutches this?
Argyle has no
Because that is flanking
information.
him.
Argyle has no information. He's going to A. He knows that Fate will probably going A as well.
Spike planted.
He has 2 nano swarms. He's gonna play the ulti. Fate has information and Argyle does not. Cleanly played by Pidruto, knowing that Argyle has no information about where he is. And round 8 will go to Team X.
Push a button, save the day. Easy.
Now it looks like Atriates is very fond of pushing either B or A, but they have also made it a point to sort of split up themselves and play someone and have someone lurk just so that they can catch Team X, not rotating or perhaps rotating slow.
Scanning ahead.
I love Joanna going in with the dash again, most likely with one. It looks like they're gonna be faking after running. And it almost looks like Team X has bought it. They have 3 members on A, 1 on B. Only person watching C is their Fate, and Astra is just waiting for Atriates to come with her.
But does Fate
I
know
love
that they're coming?
I love
Knowing
Joanna.
that all of them are there, Fate probably
gonna
picks
feel-
up. And gets this one. Joanna gets the second.
Kills.
Fate's down. Wiped out 2 on Atreides.
Argyle now trying to lurk a bit. But does he know JXN is waiting and holding that corner for him?
Recalling my bot. 30 seconds left.
JXN and
Spike
Snow.
down A.
They have 20 seconds left. Juan has to get the plant down.
Last player standing.
Valentine will have heard his footsteps. Oh, and Juan misses him.
10 seconds left.
Okay, Valentine
Spike planted.
still shoot and he will. And Juan gets the kill despite being concussed. Flash comes down from Juan, but it's not enough. Olulu will just spray through that blind. Another round goes to Team X.
Very clean
It
play
looks
from
like-
X team. It looks like X team is slowly finding that tempo to actually really find that tempo of defending and slowly engaging onto how actually
enough
this has
time
been
to go into
previously
the Astro
attacking
Fall?
them.
I think Shreddies has been losing the past few rounds simply because they haven't been playing a faster tempo compared to the earlier stages of the game.
Keep up.
I Love Joanna has been very cautiously going in, probably because of the lack of confidence after getting shut down a few times already.
You are divided.
I Love Joanna
Here.
probably gonna do it again here. Cosmic Divide comes down from the Astra. I Love Joanna will just back out. They will be now rotating to C.
Targets destroyed.
Cosmic Divide still out. But it looks like Valentine is gonna be flanking from Garage. Argyle won't be checking the angle.
Spike down.
Argyle still gets the trade off. Looks like Snow will be flanking from long. I Love Joanna is in a quite sticky position with Argyle.
One enemy remaining. Last player
Joanna gets the
standing.
trade on. He knows JXN is in Garage, but JXN will just get the tag on him. It looks like both teams are pretty equal economically. Both teams are sort of full buy yet half shield. Now Valentine is gonna be trying to play the op once more. He tried this earlier, but he just got dashed onto and he just died without being able to utilize the op.
Who will I spot first?
Now Valentine here probably going to go for an aggressive peek while defending. And he's gonna meet all the members of Team A3s. Oh, I Love
shut
Joanna comes down with
Need
the
that.
tap.
Here.
So Bajo now coming in to check corners for Joanna. As Team X will also be slowly rotating onto A side. Now Mickey and Argyle are actually rotating to C, or rather hovering. Looks like they'll be going through mid or probably
Placing
short.
swarm grenade.
For some reason, H3s looks to be playing this slow. They probably want to fake that they are rotating to C,
Blocking sight.
and now they will go in. Utility comes down from the Astra as the smokes will prevent Team X from just rushing and retaking site without any info.
Off your feet!
It's like both breaches will come out with their ults.
One enemy remaining.
But it looks like before Team X can do anything, Mickey and Argyle just hold the angle from the corner.
Last round before the switch.
Last round now, everyone's going to be buying, but it looks like Team X can't afford much. JXN, probably if the judge, he'll be looking to camp close corners. Trying to kill someone, getting a pick, and then picking up their weapon. We have rarely seen Ishits trying to push on C, but it looks like Joanna's gonna be doing it now. Joan comes out for Joanna, when Valentine will get him through his ulti. While now pushing instead of the jet. We can see
Found killed my
Argyle
bot.
trying to play mid. He's going to lose the 1v1 against Snow. But does it really matter? His team has gotten the plant down and Peckle will just hospital flick that 180 degrees. Now the crossfire coming down from Pigruto and Snow. And Olulu will just finish up Mickey as Team X will get this round as well. Halftime now, we'll be able to see how
Switching sides.
Atriots plays on the defensive side, as well as Team X will try and get through their
That's a good
defense.
spot. That works.
So it looks like they won't be buying much on the defensive side. Looks like Snow will be just coming down with the Frenzy and Breach with the Ghost.
Bot coming
Team
back.
X probably going for a 1-1-3. They're going to be lurking and mostly pushing B or A. They could be going Garage and then trying to get onto C. Juan already the E. He will peek and he gets info.
One getting the info that they are actually rushing into both B side and also garage.
Now trying to
One
come
gets
for his
one
friend.
tap, one headshot. Gets punished for it.
Spike down mid. Last player standing.
Now they have no idea where Peckle is. He will be slowly going to see.
Spike planted.
Team X has the plant down. Peckle going Garage. Valentine watching long. Snow will be checking CT. It looks like no one will be able to find Peckle out. Oh, it looks like Valentine will spot him by mistake. Peckle now going into sight. And he will get found out by JX and as Team X will just take him down. It looks like Team X has certainly got back their momentum and some level of confidence after winning
A gift.
some of the rounds from last half. I love Joanna now trying to run a Sheriff as his whole
That's a
team
good
will be on Eco. Team X now going with the Force Buy. They're going to be running all Spectres.
Here.
Now if this works out for Atriots, they will be in a much better position economically than Team X. But can they make that miracle happen?
Team X going in with very aggressive push into C side
X.
itself from garage.
Slow of the entry, but he did not check the corner and he will just get gunned down. Mickey now just going to die. Brutal.
Spike down.
I love
C.
Joanna has picked
Last
up
player
Spectre
standing.
and he will be able to get JXN out. I love Joanna now with 6 HP. But does he know that Valentine is in Garage? It looks like there is some miscommunication
One
with
enemy
the team.
remaining.
It's you.
Very clean.
Valentine will just get
Everyone
Joanna.
sees that.
Current status of the match at 7-all. It might be the one time where X team actually takes over as released in this game itself on the attacking round.
But you have to know, Jeremy, that Team X actually lost a lot of guns last round. Despite buying 4 Spectres, they lost 4 people
That works.
to a whole pistol team. So they are actually going to go in this round eco compared to Atriots who has full rifles. Now, like the previous round, if they somehow manage to push through with their half eco buys, they will be able to get the economical advantage once more. Mickey now jiggle peeking, trying to get information. Valentine will probably catch him out, but no, Argyle will cover him.
Spike down C.
Argyle just too good. The one taps but Pigruto. He says with the
Last
Sheriff,
player
I can
standing.
one-tap Su, but Pekul and Juan are just insane. They will just trade out their teammate and they will win the round. Now we're probably going to be seeing some full rifle action. Both teams are going to be full buying, with the exception of probably Argyle, half shield. Now, the thing with half shields is that they don't make much of a difference if you're at long range and the opponent's using a Vandal. But if they're using a Phantom, that translates to a one-tap headshot. So unless they are playing C, I'd say they should be buying full shields. Now Team X trying to get on to A. Snow trying to entry frag, but he will die out. And his whole team is just slowly dying to Joanna, the 3k. Gruto gets a kill, but he gets traded by Peckle too. Valentine with his ulti. 4 bullets, can he clutch this? Flash comes out. Now he knows Juan is there. There's a slow. Juan cannot move. But Argyle is actually trying to flank. They will just be holding this. There is not much reason for any of them to peek. Valentine knows that he has to make a move, if not he will get flanked from every side in the world possible. Now Mickey also with the rotation. They know he's in A because of Argyle watching that spot.
One getting closer to Valentine. Valentine
30
gets
seconds
will
left.
Get Juan. Mickey has not much information, but if that Juan he should
player
know.
Valentine does a very clean flick on Mickey.
Valentine has no information about Argyle, but he probably can know that it's from flank. Now Argyle trying to play this slow. And he will spot Valentine. Pretty close match there from Team X as well as H3.
Oh, no, you don't deserve my inventions.
Jeremy, the dude has the Prism 2 skin. Not Prism 2, he has the Prism 1 skin.
It's an OG.
I have no
It's an
idea.
OG.
I have no idea whose Phantom is that, but it's OG, man. Those are one of the first skins. They have no effects and they were 200 ringgit. That's insane.
Keep it cool. Placing swarm grenade.
Now Team X just trying to lurk and sort of split again. Valentine Jiggle peeking, probably trying to fake them. It looks like Team X has not decided where to go yet. They'll be playing this slow.
H3 is also splitting on their end, knowing that Team X might not go into A because they played that previously. So it is really about the match of the mentalities of how they actually think and perceive the match itself.
Now the thing is that Team X can't really take any long range battles. They would most likely be trying to go for close range. Most of their members are still on eco. Trying to find a hole in H3's defense, but they do not know where to push.
30
No
seconds
information
left.
being able to be gathered. Now it looks like they're going to be deciding on A. They have 20 seconds left. Fate is going to open with her Prowler most possibly. Shadow will just get a kill. Snow trying to get the plant down.
10 seconds
But
left.
the breach
Last
one
player
will not
standing.
let her.
Spike down A. Long.
Fate coming down, trying to hold that angle while Mickey will just come from the flank. Now, it's so obvious how it's very important to have someone watching your flank right now, and we can see that previously in the last half, Argyle did that job. She had like boombots all over. She had her turret down as well as being able to watch flank. So despite her not really actively devoting to a push, she was able to give her team a lot of contribution. Now Team X has been struggling a bit with all these flanking. They recently just pushed into C and they got demolished from the back. Snow now trying to push in.
Face your fear!
Fate ulti will come down, but it looks like the Astra's smoke will stop Team X from pushing in. On the other hand, Valentine seems to be pushing on to C with his teammate JXN. JXN now with the plant for long. Looks like Atriots is trying to come through from Garage, but they are patiently waiting for their teammate to come with backup. 4 of Team X's members are all on long. As long as you can get some utility to block out vision from long, it looks like Atriots will be able to get this, but JXN is going to prevent that. One trying to stick it with Peckle covering him.
Last player
Olulu is
standing.
still there. Oh, the smoke comes down from Joanna
One enemy
as he will
remaining.
clutch that, and they will get half. Joanna just going to hold it down with that smoke covering him, and
And
she
he
will
gets the
still
kill
get the
on
kill on
Olulu.
Olulu.
Very clean play by Joanna. Very close to
Joanna.
getting that ace.
Joanna is just smurfing right now. That's not Immortal 2, that's Radiant! Now it looks like Team X has been trying to force this through pretty much every round. They've been trying to buy what they can without really saving much. Olulu with the Guardian and the rest of the team running half shields and Vandals. Now Snow trying to push in again. Now, I guess in the higher ranks it's quite you know,
It's a slow
it's
play.
quite
It's a slow
obvious
play.
that no, you see in higher ranks Jet's actually entry.
That's
you know?
true. That's true.
Unlike the ranks that we play in, Jets are the last to entry. But we
You
do
want to
really
fight
have to give it to I Love Joanna and Juan. Their combos whenever it comes to dashing in with the splash, that's insane.
Joanna
Now,
taking two.
I Love Joanna here just stopping the push again. They are playing slow but they're still dying left and
enemy
right.
remaining.
Joanna,
Another one on
can you
JXN.
Spike
stop?
down A.
Joanna, do you have Shopee aimbots? You're insane, dude. Joanna now looking for Snow. He's gonna get that 4K. So trying to watch flank, but Mickey will catch him watching the other direction. Now 7-12, it looks like it's safe to
Match
say that this first match will actually go to Atriots. I Love Joanna, you are too strong. Team X now trying to split. Whatever they do, it looks like it will not work.
Atreides has
Yeah.
complete control on the whole tempo of how X team even plays itself.
They have been able to find some success in holding angles, but when it comes to pushing, they just die left and right. And it looks like Joanna is just gonna go in straight now with the
Joanna's gonna go
flash.
straight.
Flash.
Ah, and he gets punished by X.
Snow.
No.
But Juan will trade him out. Olulu now trading Mickey for Snow.
Argo and Pekka playing it very slow now.
It's
But
2-on-2.
No charges.
Argal will pick from Garage at the right time. Now Beckle is gonna drone from CT. Olulu coming down with the ulti, but they cannot push.
Spike planted.
Argal now, quite a solid
One
player. He's
enemy
gonna be
remaining.
peeking first, and that flick
And it's another flick from Argo.
gets a double
Very,
tap
very
on
nice.
both from Atriot. Okay.
Defenders win.
Tracked and hunted.
So that is the end of the first match between A-Streets and Team X.
Very, very clean match by them.
Oh, I love Joanna, you're insane. Can you add me and carry me, man?
Boosting
Look at
ourselves
that.
to even the Diamond Immortal
Look
lobbies.
at
even.
that combat score, man. He's Immortal 2, and both teams, I have to say, they both have Immortal 2s on their teams. But I love Joanna is just on another level. 10 kills more, no, actually 11. Now his combat score is also evident that he did not KS any of them. Look at his first bloods, he just goes in every round and he will just get the kill left and right. Now, so I think right now we are supposed to be going into our sponsor shoutout and intermission. Am I right, Jeremy?
Yes, that's right. Would you like to do the honors for it for LUNAR Translations
Yes,
and also Orange Esports?
sir. Yes, sir.
Go on, take it away, sir.
So LUNAR Translations, which is the incubator for this VCS tournament, is actually an official translation group. Now, it does things like translate manhwas and web novels from Chinese to English. With that being said, they are actually constantly hiring translators and proofreaders for their team. It doesn't matter whether you have qualifications or not, you can simply apply by heading to their website www.lunartranslations.com. Now, there's nothing sketchy needed, no like prepayments or whatever, so do go ahead and sign up today if you're looking for a side gig and you're interested in things like games and comics and manga. Now, moving on, we have our official operations and production advisor, Orange Esports. So, many of you know this brand for being a cyber cafe, but they are actually an esports team organization in Southeast Asia, and they have a number of star esports teams under their names. Specifically when it comes to Mobile Legends Bang Bang as well as PUBG. So Orange Esports' dedication of inspiring youth through esports has continued to ignite the passion of those interested in venturing into the ever-competitive esports scene. So that's it for LUNAR Translations and Orange Esports, our two sponsors. And as well, just one last shout out to the title sponsors, SEAGM Mall. Thank you so much for having the good giveaway. If you guys haven't seen it yet, please look at our Instagram page. With that being said, okay, thanks, bye. We're gonna go for intermission and we will be right back at 2:45 if I'm not mistaken for some recap and shortly after the final map. Am I right, Jeremy?
Yes, that's right. And the finals will begin on 3 after all the recap of what we have saw. The very, very insane match that we have previously by Atreides and also X Team. See you.